Partners for Possibility brings together school principals and business people in a thinking partnership for a period of a year. The partnerships meet regularly during the year, focusing on the needs of the principal in their specific context. The circle, which is made up of a number of partnerships, meets every 6 weeks as a whole, building a larger support and resource base. All participants attend a 1-day Time to Think workshop, a 2-day Flawless Consulting workshop, as well as a 2-day Community Building workshop during the year. This video gives you a glimpse of the partnerships of Cape Town's Circle 10, their work and their experiences during the year of involvement. Watch, listen, as they share their special and significant stories.
I've always had a deep desire to give back and make a meaningful difference. When I came across the PFP program, it just made so much sense. It was exactly the type of program I was looking for, and it would give me the opportunity to get hands-on experience on the realities facing the majority of South Africans, and I would get a chance to work with people at the heart of South Africa, the teachers who deal with all the daily challenges that goes with raising the future generation. PFP is a program that offers an opportunity to learn while making a difference. This program encourages shared value in the true sense.
I've always had an earnest need and desire to lead with passion, enthusiasm and skill. As a newly appointed principal, I soon realized that passion and enthusiasm were not as effective without the required skill. As an educator with 29 years experience, I was well versed and knowledgeable about the school curriculum and teaching, but I soon realized that as a principal, I needed to build relationships with the educators at my school, as well as the broader school community. The school had been placed in my care. I didn't have the skills needed to carry out the business and administration duties that come with being a principal, and I realized that I needed help.
Time to Think came at the right time in the partnership. Hilda and I just met, and we needed to get the conversation going so that we could get to the heart of what we wanted to achieve. Time to Think teaches you that if one is free to speak, when someone truly gives their full attention and really listens without interruption, there is magic that happens.
I planned a strategic session prior to joining PFP. I was unsure of how I was going to achieve the outcome I was looking for. I found the answer in conversation with my partner.
Hearing where Hilda was on her journey and having met her wonderful team of teachers, it made sense to me that my colleagues and I could play a role in helping them plan through facilitation.
Consulting with stakeholders and everyone in the school family was crucial, because we can only be successful if we have the support of parents and the broader community.
We divided the team into small groups and encouraged them to share their thoughts and then feed back to the larger group after each session. At the same time, we illustrated their thoughts so that they could share their plan with the broader community through a visual journey.
After the strategic session, we had the Flawless Consulting course. This course has taken my human relations to another level, a paradigm shift which enabled me to develop meaningful relationships with colleagues, parents, and other members in the community.
Reading The Power of Possibility was such a treat. The 2 points that really spoke to me was, first of all, how a positive outlook on life changes your perspective. The other point that they make is to give people the benefit of the doubt. They spoke about starting off giving their students an A. How different the world would be if all of us look at each other as A candidates first before considering any other possibility.
Having a vision that was easy to remember and values that we wanted to live by gave us a foundation on which we could build and transform the school to being the school of choice for holistic, developed learners that reach their full potential.
We wanted parents, students and the broader community to be part of this journey and visually explain to them where the school is heading. This is a school with heart. There's no lack of passion. They are just under-resourced. If we can get the broader community to see the same vision and get involved as passionately as the teachers are, the difference will be made.
In our conversations, the emphasis shifted from the problems of the community to the possibility of the community.
What can I say? This was definitely one of the most fulfilling journeys I've been on. The program allows for personal growth, practical experience, diverse interactions, making a contribution in meaningful ways, and inspiration to conquer the world. As a full-time working mother of 3 and a lifelong student, I could not have crossed paths with a better opportunity. I received a number of gifts from the Partners for Possibility program. The gift of gaining insight into the social issues which drive some of the major dysfunction in our society. There are always people worse off than me and that I need to appreciate more. The gift of a partner principal who gives me 100% of her attention when we meet and truly listens. Experiencing the transformational power of diverse thinking. In walking this year-long journey and discovering the contribution that I am able to make. That it is less about the outcome and more about the journey, and when things go wrong we can say, how fascinating, and move on. By seeing the best in others, we give them the possibility of living up to being their own best. At the end of the day, I'm a different person as a result of this program.
The program enabled me to think as a leader. My highlights were certainly those gifts which I so graciously could accept from my partner, and my newly found pool of resources which emanated from the COP sessions we had. Personally, my encounters with my partner have been such pleasant, uplifting, motivating and dynamic experiences. I am now convinced that leadership development does not come from hours of attending causes, but from that intimacy that is developed between people, being in touch, being present in the moment. My skills have increased. The gap between myself as principal and leaders in the business world has significantly narrowed. My morale has been boosted. Our school has a vision board which constantly reminds us of our visions and plans. We now have professional prospectuses and teachers' guides, using problems as stepping stones and enabling tools to build.
Our partnership is not over by a long shot. I've made a friend, I love our chats and the exchange of energy. The new values program is being implemented at the school, and I'm keen to see the difference that living the values of caring, respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness and enthusiasm can make in the school and the broader community.
To continue the stimulating and skill-enhancing relationship with my business partner, so that we can, in our own personal endeavors, strive to build a community who can overcome their shortcomings through positivity and possibility thinking strategies.
And above all, the school and the people have found a special place in my heart. I will always be willing to help and will watch with interest how they climb to new heights.
Principles for Possibility, the concepts, the program. I salute you.
Oh, say we only dream of a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew, but now from way up here it's crystal